What's up, everyone? This is episode 13 of the Sit Down. Tonight we talk about Rage Against the Machine, Tom Hanks and his son Chet, Queens of the Stone Age, Rod Stewart, Run the Jewels, drive-in concerts, Anthrax, Suicidal Tendencies, Billie Eilish, Sony Music, and SOCAN's ENCORE initiative. That's a whole mouthful, but my name is Mark.
And I'm Joel.
And this is the Sit Down.
I should have shaved. How's it going, buddy?
Is that the title of this one? I should have shaved.
I should have shaved
because I did this morning. Yeah.
Did you? I think I'm on day 3.
Really?
Look at that, though. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Makes you look like a man.
Yeah. And you're saying
so how's it going?
I shave, I don't look like a man. I'm good, man. I'm sore. I'm tired. Went to the lake on midweek. Spent the day out there and did some yard work. That was fun. Always fun spending the time outside. Yeah. So I'm kind of sore from that still. Feels like I did leg day every day for this week.
At least you don't skip it.
Yeah, no doubt. You? Good. Anything new?
Not really. Same old kind of.
Right.
We've been busy with selling stuff and packing up stuff, so that's good. Sales don't seem to be slowing down, so that's also good. Finally, after 3 months, Groove Washer is back in stock. We've been waiting for them for
since March.
3 months since February. Yeah, late February. They were very quick to shut down during the pandemic thing. And before that, they were having some issues with some staffing that was still left over from Christmas. So it was all a little bit of a gong show, but they finally caught up, or at least caught up with our stuff, at least.
Right.
So I'm looking at a whole bunch of Groove Washer kits that we're going to be packing up over the weekend and going out on Monday. No, Monday's just that, Tuesday. So, yeah. Busy with that. A bunch of new records came in, added more inventory, so it's all good.
Sweet. So what'd you get? Drop some names for
the
us.
New records?
Yeah, let's hear some.
I'm looking over and I'm looking at Lady Gaga's Joanne, Lumineers 3, the Stadium Arcadium Red Hot Chili Peppers box set.
Which one's that one? What songs are on there?
Most Def. It's a 4 LP. There's it's basically all their greatest hits.
Oh, cool.
Combined.
Right. And that's 4 albums?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, 4 records. Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think of records that kind of stand out. AC/DC is back in stock. Aretha Franklin came in. Some Beatles, Most Def, Clutch, Counting Crows, 3 Drake albums. Not my thing, but I know a lot of people like them. Ice-T is in. Some Hailstorm.
Ice-T?
Yep. The Power.
Cool.
Yeah. You should check it out on the website. It's a really good album cover.
I like
Joanne by Lady Gaga. Some Led Zeppelin, Missy Elliott. And Pharrell Williams. Motorhead came in. Onyx. Black Keys, The Arcs.
Did you ever hear that song, Murder One, from Metallica on their last album?
Murder One?
I think that's what it was called, yeah.
Are you referring to the Murder Hornets or?
No, it's the name of the song. It's all about
Oh,
Lemmy.
I don't recall. Uh, maybe if I hear the song, I'll recognize it, but no.
Yeah, I like that song. It's kind of a cool video. Well, the video I saw, I don't think it was like an authenticated one. It was just like maybe a fan made one, but it was pretty good.
Oh, okay.
It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like a cartoon of Lemmy, but good
So
track.
yeah,
Cool.
we should probably start on that list that we talked about because there's quite a bit of content in here.
Yeah. Should we just dive right in or what?
Sure, yeah. Okay,
I'll start.
start with 6ix9ine because what's
Yeah.
going on
So,
there?
well, earlier this week, so he was like in jail, right, and like or
Hmm.
arrested. I don't know why. I'll be honest with you. I'm not like a huge fan of his or anything. I'm not familiar. I do know that he
No.
was in jail and he like
Hmm.
ratted on a shit ton of people and got let out early because of
Okay.
that, right? And then once
Okay.
he was released, like the
Yep.
first single that he released, like broke a whole shit ton of records. Like made YouTube crash apparently, but like broke a YouTube record, like most downloads in a 24-hour time, as well as
Okay.
Instagram Live. He had like 2 million hits on it or something. Like, and this is all like the
Yeah. Yeah.
first thing that he did since he was released from jail. So that's like
Huh.
it's interesting.
So
The name of the song is
yeah,
called
but
Gooba. I've never heard it. I don't know what it's about.
oh
Frankly, do you know that song?
no, keep going. I just remembered something.
I was just gonna say, like, I mean, that's kind of neat, but like, I don't know. Is it because he? Is it because I don't know who he is? So how is he like breaking all these records? Right? I don't
Yeah,
understand.
I I
Am I out
I
of
don't
the
know.
loop?
He's
Is that all that
no,
is? Or
he's one of those rappers kind of like XXX Temptation or whatever. Why do we
see, and
always
I don't
have
know who that
those
is.
weird names?
There's
Okay, but
DMX.
he was it,
See, I know who that is.
and then 21 Savage, and they're all these young guys that have a SoundCloud account, rap, gain a following, and all of a sudden they blow up. Um, I think he's one of them,
Is he
but
any good?
they it's
That's the question.
well that's the thing. I think it's more of uh, back in the day we had underground
Yeah.
music and stuff like that. I think that's what that is in nowadays music. Instead of the exchanging of illegal CDs with unknown music, um, now it's SoundCloud and artists releasing it themselves.
Interesting.
I think. I don't know.
So on kind
But
of
yeah,
still
I'm
on
not.
6ix9ine, is there is something else? Was that I think there was a beef between him and Tom Hanks's son Chet. I think I don't know. I don't know that full story neither. I just basically saw the headline of it that there's
Right.
something going on with Tom Hanks and his son and this 6ix9ine character, and I'm totally assuming and just throwing a haymaker. Because I never read the articles or anything. Um, but it might be clickbait too. But my assumption on it is that Chet and 6ix9ine were just kind of like doing one of those I don't know, those rap beefs. You know, when they got a beef against each other, and I'm sure
Hmm.
6ix9ine might have said something about him being Tom Hanks's son, and that's how he got dragged into it. I think,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and then he had to address it, or I don't know.
yeah. So the what I occasionally don't mind hip hop and rap and R&B and stuff like that. These gangster rappers, I'm not into it at all.
I
Um,
well, what about like you mean like modern gangster rap, or are you
yeah,
talking like
yeah,
the OG?
no, No, the modern. Oh, even those, I'm
Oh, dude,
not
I
like
disagree with you on that one, but
like NWA and stuff. Yeah, sure, but I was never really into it. But then, and that's the bright light bulb uh, that turned on just now. Did you hear that Will Smith is joining someone or has joined someone on a song? It dropped today, I guess. Joyner
no.
Lucas, Joyner Lucas, and Will Smith. So Joyner Lucas is a rapper. He okay, so he kind of wrote a lyric for Will, and Will was like, "Oh, I join in on that." So turned out to be more of a Will song than a Joyner song, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Will Smith still had that flow that he has,
What?
and he's rapping. Yeah, he's rapping about his past, and he mentioned Jada, his wife,
Right.
and even Martin Lawrence gets a.
Well, because of Bad
So
Boys,
it's
right?
pretty cool. Bad Boys for Life. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and they're
I
doing another one. I heard they're doing another. There's
yes,
signed up to do a
yeah,
fifth one.
yeah, but yeah.
But
So that just came to mind.
did
But
you ever have
speaking
any
of
Will
rap,
Smith albums?
no,
No, I had Code Red.
no.
That was a good one. Actually,
I,
I still have it. It's downloaded on my PlayStation, so I can rock that album out on the PlayStation.
but also since we're still on the hip hop and rap uh, um, topic,
Genre, yeah.
Run the Jewels.
Right. So,
What's
okay,
up with
we were
that?
talking about them last week or 2 weeks episodes ago, whatever it was.
Yep.
And I was saying, yeah, I don't know who that is. And you're like, oh, I tried showing them to you, whatever, whatever. But every time you say it, I keep thinking that you're saying Rhonda Jewels. But it's Run the Jewels is the name of the band.
Yes.
But the way
I'm
you say
sorry,
it,
I have an accent.
I know, right?
Run the Jewels.
Jeez. It sounds like, and I'm like, who the frick is Rhonda Jewels?
Rhonda Jewels.
Run the Jewels.
Rhonda Jewels.
I still
She's
don't know who they are. I tried
she
listening to them the other day,
she's
but I didn't
a
finish the song.
she's a sultry black woman soul singer.
Yeah, like
Rhonda Jewels.
like Greta Von Fleet. Um,
Sure.
yeah, but yeah. So Run the Jewels. Are they releasing? I think you know a little bit more about this than I do. Are they releasing a new album or a new single or what is it exactly?
new album.
Right.
And it's coming out June 5th. Very original. It's Run the Jewels 4.
Yeah.
They had 3 albums before this, and now they're doing the 4th.
Makes sense. I don't feel
And
like they're the
so,
first ones to do that though.
oh no,
Name their
did you?
albums like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like Zeppelin did it, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah, they did.
What about Weezer? Or was Weezer just colors like blue,
No
green?
colors. Yeah, the blue and the black and the yeah. But did you
Weezer's got
know
a new.
that
Sorry, go ahead.
Adele? Did you know how Adele has her 19, 21, and 25 albums?
Vaguely, yeah, that sounds familiar.
Okay, so
Because that's how
those
old
numbers
she was when the album
when
was
she wrote the
released,
album.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's not very original, but I mean, on the other hand, it is kind of original. Instead of coming up with a name that nobody remembers.
Okay, so when is it too far? I feel like they got to do that forever and ever now.
I think so. Yeah,
I
like Adele will have a Adele 56 or whatever.
Yeah, and because it would be just weird if they.
And Rhonda Jewels will have Rhonda Jewels 88.
You think there'll be that many?
No.
They're gonna have some collaborations on that album, aren't they?
Yep.
Do you know? Did you hear about this? So, Zach De La Rocha, Zach De La Rocha
from Rage Against the Machine.
You betcha. He's apparently on there, and as well as the dude from Queens of the Stone Age. I forget what his name is. You know what?
Josh Homme.
I think so. I think
Okay.
that's that guy. So he's supposed to be on there too.
That's so they were also opening. Well, I don't know if it's opening, but they were opening for Rage Against the Machine for their world tour or
Ru-
North American tour, right?
Queens or Run the Jewels?
Run the Jewels.
Well, that makes
Run the Jewels.
Rhonda, help me, Rhonda. Yeah, that's well, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
So that
And
concert that we
remember
were gonna
last
go
week?
to, you mean Run the Jewels were gonna be there?
Yeah. And now that they rescheduled it,
Uh
I asked you this last week, but you didn't catch on because you didn't know Rhonda. Um, but
huh.
but like I said, if they are coming next year to a
2021.
place close
Yep,
to us,
they are. Oh, Run the Jewels or Rage?
Rage Against the Machine.
Okay, they
You
are.
asked me if I would come with you to Rage Against the Machine.
Yes.
I said
If I
maybe, but if Run the Jewels is coming, I'm definitely in.
right.
Does it all make sense now a week later?
Yes. Yeah, I don't think I clued in at all, did I?
No. No. I just let it go. Whatever, man.
I think I was like, "Who's Rhonda Jewels?" That's probably what was going on in my head.
She's that sultry black soul singer.
Yep. Um, but yeah, so
For
I
the
mean,
people,
that's
okay, hang on. I think we have to clarify now. Rhonda Jewels doesn't exist. That's just my accent. It is Run the Jewels, and that's a hip hop act. And the black sultry soul singer doesn't exist. I'm sorry.
we'll create it. We're
Well,
we're
yeah,
good. She isn't. Wasn't she going to be the first artist that signs under our label?
yeah,
I thought so too.
yeah. We haven't even we haven't even discovered her yet.
Yeah, we
So
got
that's
to
how good she is.
we've got to create her to discover her.
That's right.
Rhonda Jewels.
And yeah, Rhonda.
But yeah, so I mean that's pretty cool. Rage Against the Machine with Run the Jewels, Queens of the Stone Age. What's the last thing that they put out? I'm not even sure.
I think it's that I think it's that album with the what's it called? The red album with the trident on the front. The tapping that you hear is my keyboard. Oh, come on.
I tried listening to one Run the Jewels song on my
Yeah.
drive. Was it on Wednesday from the lake?
Oh, Villains. Villains.
That's the name of the album?
2017 was the last one, and that's the one with the devil on the front,
Right.
covering Josh Homme's eyes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give Run the Jewels an honest chance.
Yeah.
I don't think I was fair enough with them. I clicked on one song. I honestly I don't remember the name of the song. I got about maybe a minute 20 into it and I shut her down. It was a video. I don't know. It started off with somebody getting wheeled into like where what do you call that? When you're in jail.
Hospital.
No, you're in jail. And are not in jail, but you need to identify like a criminal and they all stand underneath
Oh yeah.
like the numbers
Yeah,
1, 2, 3. Like there's a person getting wheeled in there and like they're like rapping in there. I don't know. I was driving, so I wasn't really paying much attention. But
Yeah,
I don't know what
because
the
you're
name of
not
the song
supposed to
is.
drive and watch videos.
And watch YouTube
Dumbass.
videos as I'm driving in the dark. Yeah, no doubt. Moving on. I'd never do that. I saw a little Rod Stewart article that
Yeah, what's up with
because
that?
so because of the big success in like those Netflix movies about Motley Crue and like how Bohemian Rhapsody was such a big hit and the Elton John movie, Rod Stewart
Yeah.
wants in on that action too. So he's looking to get he's like very interested and vocal about having a movie made about him and his life. and he actually he knows who he wants to play him as well. And oh, forgive me, I have no clue how to pronounce this guy's name at all. I'm gonna call it Rice Ifans. I don't know. He's if you look him up,
Zac Efron.
no, yeah, Zac Efron to play Rod Stewart. If you look this guy up, you would definitely recognize him. He's in, I think he's in one of the Harry Potter movies. He was in, he's in a lot of movies. I don't know, and he's not American.
Yeah.
Do you got his face up there?
I do, yeah. Rice?
I think so. It's like RHYS is his first name, and IFANS is the second name. I feel like he's in a lot of movies that you would recognize, but he's never like the leading man, you know?
Right.
But anyway, so that's what's
Rice,
going on with Rod Stewart.
Oh, Rice Evans is his name, but it's Welsh. That's why it's weird.
He's a good actor.
He's in Notting Hill, Amazing Spider-Man.
Notting Hill is the one that I was thinking of. That movie.
He's in 45 plus movies.
Yeah. But that's who he wants anyway to play him.
Okay, so what do you think about Rod Stewart kind of entitling himself as that I'm important enough that people need to make a movie of my life?
Like, do I think he's up in that caliber? Like, is that the question?
The fact that he says it about himself. I don't know. I guess the Motley Crue, the Dirt was also one that they made themselves, right?
Right.
I don't know.
I'm okay with it. Why not?
Yeah.
Shit, I could make a movie if I could afford to make a movie about my life. Holy shit, man! The things I've done and I've seen.
Oh boy!
I could have a pretty kick-ass movie. Shit, I could make a love story. I could make a horror movie, a thriller.
Who would play you? Who would play you?
Colin Farrell, maybe, or John Stamos. Uncle Jesse. Have mercy. Yeah. Have mercy. Yeah. That's who would play me.
All right.
I'll
keep it in mind.
I've put a little bit of thought into this already.
I guess, yeah. Because if you would ask me the same question, I had no clue.
You're like, I haven't got a clue. You'd be looking for Rice Evans too, or what?
Yeah, probably. How tall is he? Oh no, he's shorter than I am.
Is he short?
Nope, doesn't work.
So yeah, I think shit, man.
He's not short. He's shorter.
Honest to God, if I was Rod Stewart, why shouldn't he? Why shouldn't there be a movie made about him?
He did have an interesting life because I did see. I did watch a couple of interviews with him, kind of recently. He did a carpool karaoke too, and just the way he's a party animal, or was, I guess. Maybe he still is, but I'm sure he would have quite a few stories to fill a 2-hour movie.
Yeah, easily, hey?
Yeah. I'm not a huge Rod Stewart fan, but I mean, I would probably watch it.
My mom used to think he was sexy. Mom had a crush on him. I remember that.
So he wrote that song about her.
Maybe.
If you think I'm sexy.
Yeah. Maybe.
Ooh.
Ooh. My mom.
You could you could have been Rod Stewart's stepson.
Maybe.
Oh, you missed out.
All right, moving on. I would totally watch it. Actually, you know what I watched that I really enjoyed? I told you to watch it, and I don't think you did. Was a few Christmases ago, Michael Bolton had like a Christmas special on Netflix.
No, I didn't watch it yet.
Dude, oh man, it is so good. So good.
It's a Christmas special, right?
It is, but it's like it's pretty comical.
It's almost July.
It's pretty comical.
Almost July. Christmas in July. I'll watch it.
I'm pretty sure you could find some clips of it on YouTube or something. But dude, Michael Bolton,
Okay.
damn, that guy could sing.
Oh yeah.
That was crazy. I used to like poke fun at him all the time, but like it's like holy shit, he can like he's legit.
If Black Sabbath
That's right.
is vetting him to replace Ozzy, you know he can sing.
Yeah, man. It was funny too. He's definitely got a good sense of humor on him as well.
Good.
Michael Bolton.
Like Rick Astley too.
Who's that
You
one?
know, everybody's always you know, you've never been Rickrolled?
No,
What?
I don't know what that is.
Man. Okay, I'm gonna
I know who Rick James is.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Okay. For the people in on this, so the who okay, so the people who have been rickrolled are probably gonna enjoy this because I'm gonna rickroll Joel as we speak. I'm gonna send this to him, and he's gonna watch it. Okay.
Rick Roll.
Click that on your computer. Hit start.
Hang on. Bear with me, guys.
Yeah. Joel is currently in the process of being rickrolled.
I'll tell you what, I'm trying to like move some tabs over here because my phone.
Oh, you can't find.
I can't
You can't
see
find
it.
the link that I.
No. You'll have to like send me like type like 3 or 4 more messages to me so it brings it to the top of my page for me. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my god. Okay. 1, 2.
Keep
Like
going. Yes, perfect. Okay, that works. Thanks. All right, here I clicked on it. Okay, stop.
Okay, good. Okay, listen.
All right.
He's being rickrolled as we speak.
What the hell is Rickrolled?
Just hit play. You'll know.
I did. It's like I'm using dial-up, dude. All right, here we go. I see a black screen, and it's loading.
Oh my
35 seconds long. It hasn't begun
What?
yet. That's what it says. Oh, it's a commercial.
You're watching an ad.
Yeah, there's an ad. That's what's 35 seconds. All right, here we go. 3 minutes and 32 seconds. Am I watching the whole thing? It's
Nope.
not like 2 Jicks, 1 cup, right? Oh, this dude. I know this song right away. Am I to watch the whole thing, or is this the actual video?
This is it. You are being rickrolled right now. It's gonna be stuck in your head for the rest of the night.
Yeah, no doubt. He's got some moves.
I know. Anyway, so you can hit pause now so we can talk again.
Well, I'm kind of into it right now.
Okay. I guess I'm doing a podcast by myself then.
I'm gonna do my hair
for
like
the next
that.
3.5 minutes.
Yeah, no, okay.
Right?
I stopped it. Yeah, I'm doing my hair like that for sure.
But so Rick Astley is actually everybody knows him only from this song.
From that one song,
He doesn't.
hey?
Yeah, but he's a really good singer. He has been on stage with Foo Fighters, and he's been doing a few Foo Fighters songs. And Foo Fighters actually did this song. And when
For those of you who don't know, like I didn't know, Mark sent me the video to that song where it's like, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. That song. Check out that
never
video.
gonna run around,
yeah, that
hurt you.
I gotta watch that video now.
So everybody in the world knows this except you, apparently. But anyway, so yeah, he can sing. Remember when I'm drawing a blank on his name now. A singer that passed away a couple episodes ago. He's that soul singer.
Little Richard.
Before that. Anyway, he did. Oh, Bill Withers. Bill Withers. Um, Rick Astley actually did a Bill Withers song, and he can sing.
Yeah.
So
So I'm going to be doing
yeah,
a
look him
deep
up.
dive on this guy.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, it's not 90s rock, so you'll have to stay open minded a little bit.
It's 80s, late 80s.
It's a uh,
It's kind of early
yeah,
90s. That song,
probably.
isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, either anyway, look him up. You might, yeah, you probably won't like
How
him,
did we get
but
talking about him?
Rod Stewart.
Oh, right.
Uh,
And Michael Bolton.
Michael, yeah, right, and then Rick Astley. Okay, so we should get back to where we.
Yeah, let's move on. What do you got?
Okay.
That was really like all I kind of found out this week.
Okay.
That was like relatively interesting.
Okay, so I'm also interested in the business side of music, and I found an article today that Sony Music did $1 billion quarter. So the first quarter of 2020,
right? So like
even
January,
with the
February,
pandemic,
March, right?
yep,
First quarter would be
Sony
up to March, right?
Yep. Well, first 3 months, yeah.
Yeah, January,
That's
February, March, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they did $1 billion US dollars in revenue. And that's 13.5% more than it was last year. So while Sony is also doing movies, that was obviously down. But the music industry was up by a lot. Streaming revenues were up 27.4% year over year. And also physical music revenues also rose year over year by 10.9%. So it's and I've seen similar numbers for Universal a couple of weeks ago. So people saying the music industry is dead, not if you're one of the major labels. Plus, streaming, yeah, is of course the biggest moneymaker, but physical music like records, CDs, tapes, mostly records now, I think, because CDs are still declining. But records are definitely part of their growth, I think. So that's I just wanted to touch on that.
It's pretty sweet.
Then you know Billie Eilish.
I do. Not personally.
You know the song "Bad Guy."
Yes.
No?
Somebody did a remake, right? Is that what you're getting at with this
Mm-hmm.
one? No.
No, members of Anthrax and Suicidal Tendencies covered Billie Eilish's "Bad Guy" in quarantine. So obviously I can't play this, but I played this afternoon when I found it. And I definitely encourage people to watch this because it's Billie Eilish's vocals backed by
Anthrax.
punk legends, Suicidal Tendencies, and Anthrax members. So it's the kind of poppy bad guy song with heavy bass and heavy metal guitars.
Sweet.
And loud drums. So yeah, pretty cool. Look it up.
Will do. I just wrote it down for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, that's let's. How about we've been doing this for about half an hour now? Let's take a quick break.
Word from our sponsor.
Into some more. Yeah, we'll dive into some more stuff.
Sounds good.
This episode is brought to you by Kanto Audio. Kanto is a Canadian company that produces quality speakers and accessories like cables, TV, and speaker mounts. Their latest flagship model is the Kanto Tuk, named after the remote Canadian hamlet Tuktoyaktuk. The speakers feature AMT tweeters, 13cm aluminum woofers, 65 watts per channel, and a wide range of input methods like RCA for a CD player, Bluetooth for your phone, Toslink optical input for your TV, and built-in phono stage, so setting up your turntable is easy peasy. Connecting them to Kanto's sub-6 or sub-8 subwoofers complete the full-range sound that anyone will enjoy. They come in two colors, matte black and matte white, and they're available at Funky Moose Records via fmr.fm/tuck. That is fmr.fm/TUK. And we're back.
Hey, Mark and I, we were just talking. I got robbed Tuesday morning, so we were just kind of discussing that a little bit. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
I just in my driveway, my vehicle got busted into. Not even busted into. My doors were unlocked, so it got rummaged through. They stole some loose change. That's about it.
Yeah, you're not the only one in town.
Yeah, and it's not the first time it's happened.
No, I ordered a camera, security camera. I mean,
did you?
It's not gonna.
Yeah.
It's not gonna keep him away or anything, but it's so we can see.
Right.
I don't know.
I think I'm gonna get one of those. Wow. It's like a doorbell thing, but for the driveway. So when a vehicle comes in the driveway, then you hear. Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but I'm gonna get one of those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Woo.
Woo. Ashley Sever.
You know what happens when people air battle,
we don't want to talk about what?
Sometimes they connect. Nothing. Pop quiz, asshole.
So we don't want to talk about the coronavirus, but I do want to talk about the future of music.
All right.
Have you seen or heard anything about drive-in concerts?
Just from what you told me, I think you loosely touched on it on an episode, or yeah. I don't remember if we talked about it on air or off air, but just from what you told me.
There was a thing in, I think it was Denmark or something. They started doing what's it called, drive-in concerts, where you, instead of hordes of people standing in front of a stage, you drive in with your vehicle and then either use your FM radio to go to the channel of the
right.
festival. Canada is starting to do that too now in BC. I think it's Studio 720, a 5-piece rock band based in a small town of Prince George, BC, was in the process of recording an album and planning a multi-city summer tour in BC and Alberta. So then the COVID-19 hit, and they basically just quit doing what they were doing, and now they're trying to do another or reach an audience in another way by doing one of these drive-in concerts. I'm not sure what to think about that.
Me neither. Because I don't understand why they can't just do a regular concert. Why does it have to come on through the FM radio? Like, you can still do drive-in idea where you parked in your vehicles,
but then open the windows and have
yeah, exactly. Why not just do it that way? Why does it have to tune in through the car? I don't understand that part.
Well, that's okay. So that's how they did it in Denmark. I don't know if they do it like this here. I didn't quite.
But I guess if you're parked far away, maybe.
But if you do it far away and if you do both, that would suck, because the FM broadcast will probably be a little bit quicker if you're all the way in the back.
So it'll be like an echo.
Yeah. So that might not be. But attendees will be required to stay in their cars, and the band will play into a system that broadcasts the music to your car's FM dial, just like at the drive-in theater. Yeah.
You think it's unnecessary?
I don't know. There must be a reason for it. I'm sure they thought about this somehow. But
what happens if you go on the hood of your car? Are they going to arrest you?
No, you well, yeah, you have to stay inside, I guess. I don't know.
So that's.
But I if I if I go to a concert and I have to listen to it on if I bring my car doesn't have a great sound system. If I have to listen to it on my car stereo, I wouldn't be happy. My
Right.
previous vehicle had a good sound system. If I had
Mhm.
that one to bring there, I'd be happy. But my new vehicle is a piece of crap when it comes to audio. So I don't know. I don't know. And is this the future of music, or is this just a temporary thing so we can keep live music going? What do you think?
I I think it might work with some genres and not others.
Yeah, you don't want to do a heavy metal concert in a car
And
because how are you going to
yeah,
mosh?
but maybe I don't know why I'm thinking like techno or DJ music, you know? You want to just sit in your car and get baked or trip on acid or something, maybe.
I think you might have a wrong idea of these modern day raves,
Maybe,
as you call them.
maybe. But if it was back in the 90s,
I
that's
don't know.
how we would roll. No, I don't know. I do
Yeah,
think that maybe some genres it would work over others. It would maybe work with country, do you think?
I don't know.
But then they could do it differently and blast through the AM station instead of the FM.
Right, because
That's how
that's what you
country
want.
rolls.
Yeah. Mono on
Maybe.
AM.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure it's got its pros and cons. Like I said, if I'm driving there, I would much rather just hear them perform live than through my car
Yeah,
stereo. I'm right there.
yeah,
Why would I like I that doesn't make I don't understand. And because I'm going there, I want to party, so I don't want to be confined in my vehicle. Like I'll be on the hood of my vehicle or whatever, right? I'd be
yeah,
getting like
yeah.
I'd be getting out of the vehicle for sure.
I think it's a band aid for now.
Maybe.
Get it? Band aid. Um,
Ah, I do get it.
not that good. Okay, okay.
It's very clever.
No, it's
It's very clever.
I. It was very intentional too.
What about?
Um,
But that brings me back to like Chesterfest,
yeah.
right?
What about
So,
it?
well, why couldn't I just see a lot of similarities in there?
Yeah.
You could just put your couches
So
6 feet apart.
yeah, but you would still have people walking back and forth and in and out, going to the concession and
That's going to
vendor
be
booths and
happening at
whatever.
these things too, though, for sure, one hundred
Well, there's
percent.
going to be less. There's going to be less of it because it's not really a festival. Was this a concert or a festival? I think it's a concert. So at a festival is more like a, a whole
Yeah,
day, and
right.
you would have traffic walking back and forth.
True.
And this is a concert. You go there, you drive there, you park, you listen for an hour, hour and a half, and you go.
There's going to be
But
lineups at the porta potties, so they're going
bring
to
a
be
cup,
outside partying anyway. I just don't think it's.
bring a
I
bottle.
can't see it working. I could be very wrong on that, but I just don't
I,
see.
I, well, like I said, it might be, it might be a patch just to keep bands going and keep bands kind of relevant and stuff like that. I don't think it's a bad thing, but I don't think this is gonna continue. Like, first of all, we're gonna get a second wave of coronavirus, and after that, everything is gonna go back to normal.
You think there's going to be a second wave?
I think so, because I think uh, countries like Canada and the US are reopening too soon.
I thought they said they're keeping that border closed for another month. I think. Hey, Canada,
Well,
U.S.
it's not so much a border. It's just, you know, the thing is that people right now, they hear that, okay, we're slowly reopening in phases, the people only hear, oh, we're reopening, so everything's back to normal, and go on about their normal ways and as if nothing ever happened before.
Yeah.
That's
Where the
kind of
problem is.
scary because, yeah, because people are not going to, you know, 2 meters distance. They don't do that. I don't know.
How do you feel about people driving with masks on?
Driving?
Yeah. Any thoughts?
I kind of
Theories on
see
that
what
one?
they're trying to do because if they cough and they cough on their hands, they don't want to touch anything. I think something like that.
But wouldn't that be the same as in your own house?
Yeah,
Like, are you wearing a mask in your own
but I mean, if
house?
you're going grocery stuff, if you're if you're going grocery shopping, you might not have the opportunity to wash your hands right away. So maybe that's why. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it either.
I'm
I
not
think
I'm
it's
not overly concerned or paranoid, but um, I do think it's too soon to reopen. Or
yeah. Do you?
I I think a lot of people are taking it the wrong way and thinking it's back to normal because it's
Yeah.
not back to normal.
Right.
Anyway,
I don't think it's ever
but
going to
yeah,
be
so
back to normal, dude. I really don't.
uh, it depends on what you find normal. Like there's always going to be an evolution, right? And this one is just a bit of a bigger kick to the stomach
Yeah.
than any other change.
And then yeah, and then what's going to happen in next March? You know, next flu season, right?
Well, flu season and coronavirus are two separate things, right?
But it's the timing though, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's not talk about it. Too late.
That's I agree. Let's move on. Moving on.
But
What else you got?
actually, well, it's kind of still related. SOCAN, that's the Society of Composers, Authors, and Music Producers of Canada, SOCAN, um, announced a new program today called ENCORE, which aims to pay musicians for live online concerts on Facebook and Instagram. How how it's going to work technically, I'm not 100% sure, but there's a program called this Encore, and there's a total of $200,000 available each quarter for this program. So, if you're an artist, if you're a band, definitely look into this. Become a member of SOCAN and see if you can be eligible for something like this. Because I know a lot of the musicians that I know do little concerts on Facebook and whatever. They just do it for fun, and they because they that's what they do, right? They just grab a camera and put it on Facebook.
Right.
But now with this fund, I mean, if you can, each concert will be eligible for $150 payment, with shares of royalties going to all rights holders of the music performed. So, like I said, I don't know exactly how it's going to work technically. Like, you probably have to sign up somewhere and announce it to them that you're going to do this or whatever. But if you're an artist, look into this because you might be able to get some money for um, a house concert.
Mm-hmm. We were
Yeah,
kind of
and
talking about that like back in March, weren't we?
yeah,
I'm kind
this
of
is
shocked
exactly what
how,
we're talking about.
yeah, I feel like it took a long time for that to go through, though.
Well, I mean, it's SOCAN also like SOCAN has a budget, right? And they can't just, oh, there's a pandemic. Let's. I mean, I'm impressed that they have $200,000 per quarter available.
Right.
Like, how do you budget for that, right?
And did it say they're only giving $150?
Yep.
So if you've
But you
got
have to
five
realize,
members, and that $150 has to go to
right?
everybody that's involved. So I mean, you got five members of the band, then you've got like your manager, and then whoever else is on there. So what are you making, like $5? You know what I mean?
Okay, but you have to realize that this is not for a full band because the full band won't come together because of social distancing, right? So
Well,
it'll
okay.
probably
Well,
be
what if
more
it's a
geared
family band?
towards single.
What if it's a family band?
Then they make $150. I don't know exactly how this is going to
Yeah,
work, but I just
right,
read that each concert will be eligible for $150 payments.
right.
So, um, I don't know. So
Or is that
the
$150 per person?
I don't know,
It's hard to say, right?
but I think this is more for the singer songwriter, single song producer type person. Um, like for example, Wade Fair. He's a Prince Albert artist. He'd be perfect for something like this, and it, he doesn't have to travel. He doesn't have to haul his gear anywhere. Um, he just sits in his living room, grabs his guitar, plays a few songs, and makes $150. I mean,
Yeah. Kind
I
of makes me
know
think of like
the smaller
America's Got
festivals.
Canada's Got Talent, or America's Got Talent or something. Isn't it? Doesn't it seem?
Why?
I don't know. I don't know why I'm thinking of that.
It's not a talent show. But I mean, $150. I know that some local festivals um, or music shows, I guess, $150 is more than what they would pay for a full band. I know for a fact. The band wasn't happy about it, but so it's still better than sitting at home doing YouTube or Facebook Live videos for nothing.
True. True.
So with that, I do think that this might be something for the future somehow. Um,
Yeah.
which gives me an idea. We might have to talk about that offline.
Okay.
But yeah, I think programs like this will be popping up left and right now. I'm sure SOCAN is not the only one who's doing this. I
Right.
mean, maybe in Canada, but in other countries, I'm sure there's relief for artists like this too.
Cool.
Yeah,
What else you got?
I
Oh,
I
I didn't mention, but there was another sale that started this morning. You got
oh
like
right.
you got like $10 off of the silver LP 120X USB.
No, it's more than 10. It's 20
Is it 20?
because it's the regular price. Regular price is what, $3.99.
You're right. It's 20. I'm the one who changed it, and I didn't even know. Yes, it's $20. $20 off.
I just happened to know because we sold one today, and I just happened to um, recognize the price that it was different
Right.
than normal.
Hey, awesome. Kudos to whoever bought that out. Shout out.
Yep. 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 Yep.
I actually put the sale
So yeah,
on
that's
time today.
yeah. Are you gonna remove it on time too, or leave it running for a while?
I have it in my calendar.
Yeah. So it was a kind of a dry week, a little bit. I think wasn't too much going on in the music industry.
Yeah, stuff is starting
Well,
to
I mean,
happen though.
stuff happened, but not too noteworthy, I guess.
Right.
I would like some feedback from listeners and give us some suggestions to talk about. Like, I got a suggestion from someone earlier today. We could talk about the club of the club of 27 or the 27 club. and dig into their stories a little bit,
I
like
don't know what that is. The club, the
Kurt Cobain and
S
Kurt
Club 7.
Kurt
What?
Cobain, S Club 7. You remember that?
Yeah.
Is that your guilty pleasure?
No, Spice Girls.
Really?
Spice
Oh,
Girls. Yeah.
did you know that Ginger Spice is married to Christian Horner, which is a Formula One team boss? I'm a Formula One fan, so I know that.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I remember having the Penthouse issue with one of the Spice Girls in it, the redhead. What was her name? Was that Ginger?
Ginger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was in Penthouse.
Really?
Yeah, I had that issue.
Had?
Yeah, I was in high school, so I don't know what the hell happened to
Oh.
it. Yeah, I do, but I'm not gonna say. No, just kidding. It's long gone.
It got really sticky.
Yeah, it got worn out. No, that's
Gross.
long gone. But yeah,
I wanted to say. Oh, what was I gonna say?
you were talking about how she was
Maybe
married to that Formula One guy, and you're a Formula One fan.
no. Before that. Before that.
Oh,
Club,
not S Club
not
7.
S Club.
27, Club
Oh,
27, Kurt Cobain.
oh,
Something.
right. Kurt Cobain, Amy Winehouse, they all died at 27.
Oh, okay. Very
So
good. Jimi Hendrix and
maybe we
Jim
can talk
Morrison
about
too,
that.
right?
Yep. So maybe we can talk about that a little bit. Why 27 is such a weird number.
It's a curse.
Yeah. Or curse conspiracies. Like, did
the government do it?
What's his name? No, did Kurt Cobain actually kill himself? Or was that Courtney that did that?
I think he did.
Or,
so here's just a quick tidbit on that. You know how people were like, "Oh, he had so much heroin in him, he wouldn't have been able to lift the gun," or whatever that story is. Like, I'm a recovering addict. Okay, I'm just over 8 years clean and serene, and like, you build a tolerance to it. So yes, he might have had enough in there for like a normal, like a non-addict, right? Where he wouldn't have been able to lift that gun, or it would have killed a horse or whatever. But it wasn't his first rodeo, guys. Like, let's be honest here. So he obviously built a tolerance to it, and that's why he could take a lot more than an average person, right? That's
why
that's the common,
that's
plain
why a
and
case
simple
of beer
answer
for an
to that.
That's why a case of beer for an alcoholic is just another day in the office kind of thing.
Exactly. For a functioning alcoholic, like a Mickey or I is nothing. That's breakfast then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's so. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, for sure. I think he did it. I don't think Courtney Love killed him. I think that's all bullshit. It is what it is, man. I don't think I believe in any of that stuff. Maybe when I was younger and naive, yeah, I was like, oh my god, Courtney did it and stuff. But now it's a little older. I'm a little wiser.
Well, older.
Yeah. Logical. I'm more logical. But I'm not. I'm not open to it. Why? She doesn't think I'm logical.
Ask your wife if you're logical. No,
she doesn't
wives
think
never think that men are logical. No, in general, my wife doesn't think I'm logical.
Can we pause and I'll go ask her right now? Because I'm sure she'd be like, "You're the most logical person I know." Can I? Let's bring her out here. She won't want to get on camera.
If I ask my wife, she'll probably laugh and walk away.
Think so?
Yeah.
Can I? Should I go get her?
No.
Okay, next week. Yeah, right. Okay. Just set it up.
Yeah, well, cliffhanger. We'll talk about it next week.
Give me a week to talk her into it.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure that she would say I'm probably the most logical person that she knows.
I know my wife will say no, ass backwards.
Think so? I think you're pretty logical.
In my head, yeah. But women.
Hey, you're gonna get canceled for that.
No.
Are people even getting canceled anymore? What happened to that? cancel culture since Corona? Did Corona kill cancel culture?
Ooh,
Did
should talk
Corona?
about that.
Did Corona cancel culture? Say that 7 times real fast. But seriously though, right? Like, what the hell happened to all that bullshit? It's all gone. See you later. Because it was
No,
irrelevant and nonsense.
who was? I don't remember. I read an article either this week or last week about. Oh, which I can't believe we didn't mention that. Brian Adams. Did you see his rage?
No.
Oh man, Brian Adams coronavirus tweet. Okay, so on Twitter, Brian Adams kind of went off. He had a no, not Twitter. It was Instagram. He had had an Instagram post. So, okay, I'm gonna read the. He has a little video with the text. Into the Fire, the title track from the same album. Apologies to any and all that took offense to. Wait a minute, that's not the post. This is apology. Uh,
He must have taken it down. Give us your side of the story here. What's up? Like, what are we talking about? He posted what?
wait, no, I can probably find it. Hang on. Yes, okay. So the original post is still up. Cuts Like a Knife, a song by me. Tonight was supposed to be the beginning of a tendency gigs at Royal Albert Hall, but thanks to some fucking bat-eating, wet market animal selling, virus-making, greedy bastards, the whole world is now on hold. Not to mention the thousands that have suffered or died from this virus. My message to them, and other than thanks a fucking lot, is go vegan. To all the people missing out on our shows, I wish I could be there more than you know. And then rant, some more. So he wasn't feeling too happy when he wrote this, I think. The video had 293,000 views. It was 4 days ago. And
So it was a
people
video.
took notice.
It was a video of him saying it, or
no, it was a video of him playing Cuts Like a Knife, but then
right.
the text that went
Was all that
with
other
it
stuff.
that went viral,
Right.
and it hit the news, and so I saw on Twitter a lot of comments where people were saying, "Oh,
That he's
I was a
racist.
fan in the '90s, yeah, a racist, and now he's basically being canceled right now, or was, I don't know, maybe he's canceled." But a lot of people lost interest in anything he does right now. So cancel culture is not dead yet.
What's your thoughts on his statements? An overreaction? Do you think alcohol's involved?
As a public figure, you might want to think twice about what you write on Instagram. So I think it's stupid that he did, because and how many followers does he have? He has 784,000 followers, and I'm guessing that's down from what it was 4 days ago. But if you have that many followers, you might want to curate what you say on social media, and that goes for Instagram, Twitter, Facebook,
Everything.
wherever, whatever's pop, or even on the news. If you're being interviewed, you have to choose your words carefully, and this is no different. I think it was a dumb move, but he's human.
That's right.
He's frustrated. He's also in quarantine.
Yeah, stressed. He can't do
some people are just fed up.
He can't do his. Yeah, that's exactly it. So I'm not justifying it, but I understand. I don't even know.
I'm not
justifying it at all, but it's his opinion. Like, he shouldn't have voiced it out like that, maybe.
No.
But he is entitled to his opinion.
you can voice your frustration in a different way.
Yeah.
He could have worded
Right.
it different.
Right.
Instead of taking aim directly at fucking bat eating people or whatever, just
But he
soften
does.
it up a
But
little bit.
even then, okay. But go back to what he actually wrote. Does he say any race of people? Because I don't think he did.
No, I don't. I also don't think it was meant as a racist
Yeah,
thing,
I don't think
but
so.
I think it was more geared towards the Chinese in general, because that's where the coronavirus started
Think so?
with Chinese bats, apparently. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
That's
not
the
gonna.
thing. That's the thing. Yeah, I'm not going to get too much into detail about it, but I mean that's the
No.
thing with written word, right? It can be up for interpretation
Yep,
and
that's right.
taken out of context as well. So
Yep,
that being said,
yep. I still think his music is cool, and
does he? I think he had a house in Saskatoon. I don't know. He might still even. Didn't he have a house
yeah,
like by the river at one point in time?
I
I
think
feel
so.
like he
On
did
Spadina or something. Yeah,
something
it
like
sounds
that.
familiar. Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah,
like I said, if you're an artist and you have lots of followers, even if you don't have a lot of followers, um, be
watch what you
careful
say.
with what you post. Because even if you're a smaller artist now and you have like 50 followers, be careful what you write, because who knows, in a year or two you might be big and you have almost 1 million followers. People will dig up the dirt.
Hey, you remember that
So
song, Brian Adams, Rod Stewart, and Sting
yeah, for the Three
from
Musketeers.
was it Three
All for
Musketeers
one.
or Robin Hood?
No, Three Musketeers. Robin Hood was
The
Everything I
Kev
Do.
was that oh, right? Yeah, I think you're right.
Wow, that was a really slow blink there.
That just well, because I don't remember that being the Three Musketeers.
Yep.
What was the name of the song? All for One,
All for one. Yep. And One for Love, I think.
something like that.
Is that what it was? Yeah. Yeah. And Everything I Do it for you was for Robin Hood.
For Robin Hood, Kevin Costner. Who was the actors in Three Musketeers? Do you remember?
No.
Do you remember the Three Amigos?
Yeah. Steve, what's his name? Steve
Steve
Martin
Martin.
and the other two. Yep.
Yeah, Martin Short.
Sure.
And Dan Aykroyd.
Oh yeah, he was in there.
I think so.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyways, okay, we're on
Anywho.
to movies now,
Yep.
so I think that means that we're done for this week. Hey.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Yeah. Where can we be found? Oh, usually you ask me that.
Yeah, because I still can't remember all of them. If yeah, pretty much wherever you watch your podcasts and YouTube, or listen to
That's
your
right.
podcasts.
Yeah,
and YouTube.
If you just want to listen anywhere, basically where you can listen to podcasts, and then you need to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Like and subscribe, like your son says. And
Yeah. You like that?
we should actually. I'll add that video at the end of the video
Of my dude going click like and click here, whatever the hell it was he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. He's so cute.
Okay. So
and he would
we're
love
out,
that too.
and we'll see you next week.
He would love that.
Yeah.
All right. Peace out, my brother. I'll see you next week. All right.
Yep. Later.
Bye, guys.
Like and subscribe down below.